Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the Mirrored Halls faction event with teams high, mid, and low, as well as the Glacial Peaks Epic Trials. Be showing an example of that. We've done it before all the way to the highest level, so you can look it up on the channel if you want to see it to the highest level, but we are going to do at least one example of it, give you some tips if you're trying to get that done this week. Get that pet. Get that pet. So, let me set the stream up. I'll put in a chapter. It's going to be a quick one today, y'all. Got an appointment pretty much around 11 something, so I can't be going too long today. I'm going to try to shoot for like an hour. It's going to be a short stream. So, yeah. Let me set this thing up. Got that, got that, got that. Da, 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 da. Let's put in Gems of War. Mark's here, Funky Town, Stacy. Gems of War. Save. I was reading the forum a little bit before this. We're talking about a couple of the immortals being super weak, like Lucifer. One of those. That's the one I got, of course. I think I have a couple burning chests I can open today, too. If we have time. And I gotta get them vault keys. Sorry about that. My stuff wasn't turned down. But yeah, vault keys. We got vault event this weekend, so get them vault keys open. My new account is struggling because it's not as fast as my main account. So if I gotta do 40 keys a day on my new account, it takes about twice as long as my main account. My main account can do like Stellarix and just blow them down, but my new account's gotta boost up a little bit first and then blow them down, so it takes a little bit longer. But I'm trying. I'll try to get all those vault keys opened on that new account. We'll be playing the new account Thursday, the day right before the vault event. So if I have anything left, we'll try to get them all opened on Thursday. Got that. Got that. Jumping over to the chat. Putting it in live chat. So yeah, Mark, Funky Town, Stacy, how's it going? Funky Town is heading to a meeting. Peace to all and great stream. Thank you so much, man. Hello. Yeah, you're the best. Couple more things here. But like I said, we got the faction event, Mirrored Halls. I don't think it's one of the easiest ones. Does anybody know? I never keep that chart handy. Can't remember. I think it's one of the... It's like an annoying one for pure faction, I'm saying. It's kind of annoying. Doesn't it have like the copy the copycat thing and I'm not saying it's hard or easy, but I remember it being kind of annoying if you're trying to do pure faction for Mirrored Halls. Like one of those teams where you might not even have anything close to the team you start with. Maybe one of those type of deals. But I don't know, we'll look at it. Alright, I think I'm ready here. Let me put a chapter in so people can skip that. Get rid of this crap. Come on. Alright, intro. 0000. Okay, Mirrored Halls. Start. / pure, I guess. We'll talk about pure as much as I can. I probably have a video on the channel that would go into it more in depth as I'm doing it, but I'm going to try to talk about it. Mirrored Halls start pure at the 4:45. Quick start. Good. Okay. It's the one with the copycat troop, right? Alright, we got Mirrored Halls earn extra faction rewards in this event. A great chance to earn extra Chaos Shards in progress. I still do this to this day on both accounts every single Tuesday, so there's never a time where you can stop doing it. There's always going to be rewards. It doesn't matter if you have it on 500. It doesn't matter if you have pure 500. It doesn't matter if you have renown maxed out. It's an event. There's rewards. You should do it every single Tuesday. Let me grab my tribute. That's how you get everything in the game all the time instead of just one resource. You do all the events. But yeah, we're going to go down to the underworld so I can show these teams faster. But as far as like today's event, you're going to try to do it for free, most people. So you're not going to buy up in the shop at all. most people, like high-end players, in-game players, later in the mid-game, somewhere around there, you would just try to get all rewards for free. And then if you somehow are short by just a little bit, because if you're short, it's just going to be this last stage. You're going to go ahead and buy the first 30 gem tier and finish it up. So the most it should cost you is 30 gems, and the least it will cost you is 0 gems. But then there's also the people out there who don't have the weapon yet, so maybe you'd buy up to the weapon, and then you would just go as far as you can, use all your sigils, make some progress in mirrored halls. You're not going to go to 500 probably today, but you could, but you'd have to buy all the way up to 7. So this is the different types of people that are doing this event today. First person, doing it for free, just trying to get all rewards. Second person, doesn't have the weapon, buying up to the weapon, using all their sigils, seeing how far they can get, making some progress in mirrored halls. Maybe you get to level 250, maybe you get to 300 or something like that, and you get all rewards, and you get the weapon. Third person, pure faction, 500, Deathless 500, trying to max out their renown. Don't recommend it on a Tuesday, but it is possible. You would have to buy it all the way to tier 7, and then buy tier 7 multiple times, up to 5-7 times. Make sure your horde level's already up in mirrored halls, quality at 10, all that good stuff. So 3 different kinds of people for today. Most of us are going to be in that first grouping of people that are just trying to get it done for free. So you do every single room, pretty much like always. You don't skip any. If you're going to 500, eventually you will skip straight across to the boss room, but that's not until you get all rewards or so, or you know you're going to get all rewards. But let's go look at this pure faction. And it would be down here. Excuse me. There it is. I do have it done. Horde 177, that means it was probably pretty hard. And then let's see if I still have it. Oh, Copycat the Mirror Queen, Copycat the Mirror Queen, I guess, is what got it done for me. So the Mirror Queen deals damage to an enemy boosted by reflected allies. There's a 50% chance to summon a copy of that enemy. Give Reflect to a random ally when matching 4 or more gems. So it's kind of like keeping your team, it's your summoner. So if you lose the first slot, you're going to attack something on the enemy's team and summon a copy of that enemy. 50% chance. So we got 2 of those, then we got 2 copycats. Create 10 gems of an ally's mana color. There's a 50% chance to summon a copy of that ally. So you have multiple ways to summon. It's like a slow. I think it's just so slow. And the enemy team can do the same thing as you. So it's just really slow. And then the enemy has high stats when you get to 500. So you also want high stats. It's just, you don't really have an advantage in this one. You do through the middle, but like the first fight, the last fight, they can summon 2. They can do the same annoying stuff you can do. So, and your team will be completely different by the time you get to the end. You're going to summon a copy of whatever. Something over here. You could summon a copy of something cool, though, in the middle fights. Maybe you summon a copy of Baby Dragon and you... Well, I guess that wouldn't work like that, so never mind. But, I don't know, maybe. I guess it would. You summon a copy of the Baby Dragon, now you take the Baby Dragon to the next fight. Does it work like that? I think it does. So it could be interesting. It's just not easy, and it's probably top 10 hardest because it's annoying and slow. But this would be my recommendation, because that's what got it done for me. Copycat, Mirror Queen, Copycat, Mirror Queen. Just keep summoning. Anytime you lose anything, you gotta try to summon it back in. Summon something back in. And then you could get lucky along the way and get something cool, I guess. That was pure faction. So let's do the teams now. High, mid, and low. Let me run away from this. We're going to be doing the teams in the underworld, not in the event, but that's just for me to show you the teams. That's not how you're going to do it. You're going to do it in the event, do all the rooms. Don't do it exactly as I do. I'm just showing you team codes here. Yeah, eventually you can run straight across. It's just 3 fights. Not too bad. So that middle fight, there's something cool there. But then you would have to lose a troop on the first fight, which you're not really trying to lose a troop on the first fight. But you could lose a troop during the second fight, maybe, and then summon something over. I don't know. It's interesting, but it is hard. Horde level 177. Alright, let's see. What do we have? We got yellow and blue. So one team comes to mind automatically. Let's see if I can give you a... Alright, what do we got? We got CT. Got CT. We got Guard's Avatar. Alright, so I know what's up. Okay, so Guard's Avatar, Sir Quentin Hadley would be your team for the fast early, or Stellarix with Takshakas, or whatever you're doing with your Stellarix. Those would be your fast teams. Or Tesla, the team I'm going to show you next. Which you guys have seen a million times, I'm sure. But I don't even know if I'm going to... Let's just show the team code. I'm going to show you a Deathless team too, though. Guard's Avatar. I know we show this all the time, but this is like the only thing Guard's Avatar gets used for. So whenever you can use them, you're using them. Bang. Try Harpy Mage. You'll get used to using this team. You won't even need me one day. Let's just do A to Z. Go down to H. There it is. Nope, that's not it. Rid of that. And you can use whatever weapon you want. For real. As long as it's... You got the wand, you got a Boreal Crystal, you got Mountain Crusher, Essence of Evil, Reflection of Good, whatever you feel like using. Like on my baby account, I've been using Essence of Evil quite a bit because I just got it. But on this one, I'd probably just do the wand. And just this stream, I'm only able to stream like an hour today, so I'm not going to reinvent the wheel with these teams today. Something like that would be your fast team. You can do whatever class you want. You can either go all in with Knights if you still need to level Knight, since Sir Quentin Hadley starts Knights at 50% mana. Or you could do something like Titan if you just want a Brown Storm, you just want to make it as fast as possible, or some other class with a Brown Storm. For me, I'd probably just be leveling something. But 50% start is great. I'd probably level Dervish. If I was going to show it the best it can be like Bard or Titan or something like that. Equip Titan there. And then banner would be, we got a ton of yellow. And we have a Brown Storm. We could do brown too. And purple's fine. So Kobold banner. There's the team code. That'd be fast. Early fast. If you don't have Stellarix. Mark says I use Doppelganger and Underspire. I like that troop. I never used it before. Yeah, it's probably one of those... There are some fun troops in the game that you never use. Like Mimic or Mongo or Doppelganger. Like, you're probably never going to use them, but maybe if you're just trying to have fun, you will. Because they do weird stuff. So I feel you on that. Have I done every 1 to 500? No, I still have like 2 or 3 left. Kind of slow rolling it. I could have had them all done for sure. I got the hardest one done. So, you know, I think that proves that I could get them all done. I think you guys know anyway that I could get them all done. I could just throw gold and gems at it even if I wasn't good at the game. And I'm good at the game. So, I got Hellgate done. I'm sure that proves I could get any of them done. I have this one done. I have some of the hardest ones done. I just haven't got around to getting all of them done yet. So many... They keep putting so much stuff into the game. It's like my daily... chores keep getting longer and longer and longer. It's hard to throw that delve on the end of them. Tyrion Shark is here. So that'd be your fast team. That or Stellarix. And then your Deathless. You've seen this one. We just showed this like the other day. It was like Friday. So I don't want to show it, but let me do a Deathless for you. Probably shouldn't have took everything off. I usually go with CT or Zul'Goth. Sometimes you got Zul'Goth. You'll get used to this team too. If you have Zul'Goth, you use it. So let's use Zul'Goth. And then you go with, you know, the Wand again or Essence of Evil. We can do Essence of Evil just for fun, just to make it different. Be your Deathless. And then your troop, Harpy Mage, I should never have taken off the team. That'd be your Deathless. Let me do the banner. Once again, class doesn't really matter. Just try to do like a 50% start class that you don't have all the way leveled yet or something. If you're doing Deathless, you're really not worried about leveling a class, though. You're just trying to get it done. So I'd probably do, I don't know. I don't even know what class. Whatever you want. We'll just leave it on Titan. And then the banner, we got, not very much. We're covering a lot of colors. We got a couple blue. So we got blue, yellow, brown, green, red, purple. We have everything. So we'd have to minus something like one of Zul'Goth's colors, that probably purple. That might be okay. That's the only option. That's the only option. And that'd be your high-level Deathless. You want to make sure your Horde level is pretty high. That way your Iron Gut has a good chance at devouring. If something can't be devoured, you hit them with Essence of Evil first. You could use Bane of Mercy too if you want, I think, right? Maybe. What is she, like, blue and yellow? I think that's perfect, right? So you can use Bane of Mercy if you don't want to use Harpy Mage, and that would curse them. But make sure you can devour them. You do like 2 devours, and then you cast Zul'Goth. You don't cast Zul'Goth until you get like 2 devours in. I could show this one, I guess. It's not going to be as impressive on 50, but... I got some copies of the Devil on my new account. Tyrion can craft Trick or Treat on alt this week. Struggled to get 5 Devil. Yeah, I don't know how many I have. I have a couple at least. Alright, get up that High King Iron Gut. Usually hit last slot with your Essence of Evil, so they might run away. Terror. Devour. No matter how many stats the enemy has, that's still going to work. And it just gets better and better and better. I should have showed it on 500, but it is what it is. I'll just run straight across with it. Okay, let's take some green, get up our weapon. Let's do last slot. Hopefully they run. Devour. Devour. And Skulls. Because once you devour a couple times, you'll have so much attack that your Skulls are going to one-shot. So Guard's Avatar is faster early, but this will get really good late. Because eventually your Guard's Avatar, you're going to have to cast it like 3 times. And stuff might start dying on your team and stuff like that. So if you're trying to do Deathless, you can't have stuff dying on your team. Last slot. Devour. Take that purple, take this purple, take this brown. You could take Skulls because it hits really hard. Harpy Mage. Devour. Whatever, brown, something. We've got Zul'Goth. You use Zul'Goth more the higher the stats the enemies have and stuff. Like right now we don't really need them, but later on we would. So the way it's going to go is Devour, Devour again, Zul'Goth, Skulls. That's the 4 kills. 2 Devours, 1 Zul'Goth, 1 Skull hit. The 2 Devours will give you so much attack, it's crazy. The Zul'Goth will put up a bunch of Skulls and do an instant kill, and then you take those Skulls and you use them to kill the last one. If it just doesn't happen automatically when he throws the Skulls up there. Sometimes it does. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool when you like devour and then you hit with Zul'Goth and then the Skulls all line up and boom, you crush them with Skulls. You'll know what I mean if it happens for you. It's pretty fast and quick and satisfying. Mark with the 2, thank you so much, bro. Running out there. Mark says, can you do a Starry Pet hard this week for me? But I got close. Yeah, we're going to do that before we get out of here today. That's in the plans. I think I already showed this team code, but just in case. So that was Pure, High, and Deathless. I forgot to put in chapters. I'll just guess. I'll have to go back and fix it. Somewhere around there. If anybody knows, let me know and I'll fix it. What time I started doing that? I guess I could look at my... Hold on a sec. See if I can look at my, What do we do there? Nope. Why'd I do that? If I can do this quickly, I'll do it. It was about 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago was 11. That's not bad. I can do 12. Alright. I'll get you close. Alright, mid. We know mid. If you've been following along. Mirrors Hall, mid. Let's do 22-30. Okay. Mid-level team. Take everything off. Go base rarity. We got legendary. Let's go get Holy Saint Astra and Tesla. And just whatever weapon. We got Divine Human, we got Human, we got Human. You could look at human weapons. I think it's Mortal Chain, maybe. There it is, Mortal Chain. Or you can do Orpheus's Verse if you're going to be using the right class. If you want to use any class, use Mortal Chain. If you want to use the class like the human class, like Plague Lord, or I think it's like War Priest or something, you could use Orpheus's Verse. We'll use Mortal Chain. Something like that. As far as class goes, I'll just keep it on Titan for the Brownstorm for the weapon, but you could also do... I guess Plague Lord would be cool. We could do Plague Lord. I think that has a, I guess I don't have a Brownstorm. Oh. No. Oh well. Let's do Plague Lord since it's human. And then Banner. We got tons of red. And I think I'm going to go all in on this weapon. There we go. Meteor Banner. Something like that. You want guard medals on. Horde level up. This is the mid team. No mythics, no legendaries, no immortals, no crazy weapon. If you don't have this weapon, it's fine. Remember, it's fine. You don't have to say, oh, I can't do this team because I don't have the Mortal Chain. It's okay. You could use anything else. Reflection of Good, Essence of Evil, Wand of Stars, Mountain Crusher, Orpheus's Verse. What do we need? Just cast Tesla. Win. Go straight across. Well, I am. You won't. I'm just saying that for me. I'm not saying that for you. Probably should have not streamed at all today, but it always feels weird to not stream. I stream every single day, so anytime I don't, it feels like I'm doing something wrong. It's kind of how you want to make this game for yourself, too. Like, if you don't do Adventure Board, it should feel weird. If you don't do the dungeon, it should feel weird. You're doing it right if it feels weird when you don't do it. Like, if I didn't do Adventure Board today, I would feel strange tomorrow. Like, man, I missed my Adventure Board. That's how, every day it should be, to where it's crazy. and you notice if you don't do it. Like, ah, oh, man. Even with 2 accounts, I'm still like, oh, man. Wish I got that done. I might make a conscious decision to not do something on my main account, because I already know I'm going to be doing my new account quite a bit, trying to wrap it up. But what's cool about the way I'm doing it, like, my main account was already almost maxed out, pretty much. Not exactly, but as close as you can get. Like 99% or somewhere in the 90s. So now that I'm doing a new account, I'm kind of, my main account's getting a little bit behind again. That way I have more stuff to do when I go back to it. So, I don't know, that's the way I'm trying to think about it. Think on the bright side. Okay, when I do finally go back to just doing my main account and only my main account, I'll have Immortals to get, you know. I'll have more stuff I actually need, and it'll be maybe fun. Instead of being right there on the cusp of having everything, where I only need like 1 or 2 things. Alright, so that is your mid-level team if you don't have Stellarix, if you don't have Guard's Avatar. Do something like that, some sort of Tesla team. Don't have to have the weapon. Right, Mark? That's how it should be. With anything that you're trying to do. Like, even if you work out every day, it should feel weird if you don't work out. Then you know you're doing it right. Mid-level. Let's try to make a low-level. What would my new account do? What would my new account do? Gotta go down to Epic and under. We got yellow and blue. What would my new account do? It'd probably do... I might try some sort of Rowan team. We got Balder. We showed that last time, though. We got Bork. Bork and Balder. But not together. The last time I did, like, a, not always seen team, so maybe I should just do a team you see quite a bit. Like I said, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. Let's just show Finesse. Be easy. Alright, so let's get on to the Fs. I don't really have Finesse yet. I do, but I don't, kinda. On my new account. It kinda surprises me, like, I'm not using Guardians as much. I did use Ferocity for something, and I was like, wow, this is good. It was hitting really hard. I was using it like the right spot. I was crushing it. So I need to get on my Guardians a little bit more, I think, on my new account. You got Finesse there, and then you got Nimbus Bow. Or Staff of Storms, or, it doesn't matter, you're fine. These are just the best weapons for it. Like, my new account doesn't have Nimbus Bow. So I'd probably use Essence of Evil, or Mountain Crusher, or something like that. Reflection of Good. It's just that the Nimbus Bow will make extra turns, so you can utilize that third trait on Finesse. You could even use this one, if you have it. But it does damage to an enemy boosted by Strix allies, then create a mix of blue and yellow for each Strix ally. So, it's making the yellow to get up the Finesses. It's making extra turns to trigger that third trait on all 3 Finesses to give you more stats. Then you have to make yourself Stormcaller. That's just how those weapons work. And then your banner's going to be some sort of yellow. Probably Banner of Madness. Let me put a chapter in for this. It's moving month, it's birthday month. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Chad. Moving ma ba boo ba ba. August. August is the month I was born. Okay. Mirrored Hall's low. Me and Mark have the same birthday. 30/15. Save. Alright, let's show it. This can definitely get you all rewards. I don't know if it would do Deathless for you on 500. But this would... It can definitely get you all rewards. A lot of the enemies are going to be yellow. You do double damage. Says, deal damage to an enemy and a random enemy. If the enemy uses yellow mana, deal double damage. If there is a storm, give 6 mana to all other allies. We got a storm. We got yellow enemies. It's perfect. And we got our weapon. Watch this. Okay, so right now we have 76 magic. We do 79 damage. I don't think we got any extra turns. Poop! But we got every single finesse up. I was going to show you how the stats jump. Somehow we missed. We still hit really hard. It's fine. These Guardians will surprise you with how hard they hit, especially in the right place. Multiple enemies, too, not just one. Okay, Nimbus Bow. Let's look again. Let's see if this will... 79, 76. There we go. Look at that. 91, 88. We went from 79, 76 to 91, 88. And then that's going to get doubled, so it's even more. It's nice. What do we gain, like... at least 26 damage or something like that on it when we do the double. And that's on every single finesse, too. Pretty cool. That's what the Nimbus Bow will do for you instead of the Staff of Storms or any explodey weapon. It'll up that damage. It's also upping your HP, your armor, your attack. It's doing everything, but... Glacial Classic! What's going on? I gotta think of a EverQuest video for tomorrow, man. I think I got one in my head that I'm gonna do. I think I got one. Last week went pretty good for me. I can't expect like tons and tons of views because I don't only do EverQuest, but it was nice to see for once. They usually like it's more of an evergreen thing. When I was like at the peak of my Gems of War, I would put out a video and I would get like a view a minute or something, which ends up being pretty good like by the end of the day. And we get 1,000 views, 2,000 views, or whatever. By the second, third day, you're getting 1,000, 2,000, whatever views. But, you know, it happened within a day or two. But on EverQuest, it's like, I know I'm going to get the views, but it's going to take probably months. It's more evergreen. It's because I only do it once a week. So they're not exactly checking for me every single day. And if they forget, then they watch it later. That was cool. Alright, y'all know, I don't need to show you that, do I? The team code for Finesse. Triple Finesse, Nimbus Bow, Stormcaller, double yellow, either purple or green banner, minus a color you're not using. Vishal says, guys, is it good if I score 91 Citadel points daily? That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. I'm not sure how many I'm getting. Let's check my offers. Maybe Kingdom Helper. I don't really need event keys, though, and that's only one event key. Okay, so that was the faction event, Mirrored Halls. It's definitely not one of the easiest ones. It's more on the annoying side, but it's probably not one of the super hardest. But I did go to Horde 177, and the copycat mechanic, the summon stuff, the enemies, it's pretty annoying. So hopefully you at least get all rewards today is what you should be aiming for. But let's check out those epic trials. Glacial Peaks Epic Trials. One of the pets they give you for this kingdom on a silver platter, kind of, because you can just do auto battles all day if you have to. All week if you have to. When you're not playing the game, before you log out of the game, you did your adventure board, you did your dungeon, you did everything else for the day. You're walking away from the game. Instead of shutting it off, go to Epic Trials, do an auto battle, and then walk away. And then every time you come back to your computer or your console, run another one. And do that all week until you at least get one done. Get that pet. I think everybody could do that. My new account should be, but I got to do all the other trials first, so it's kind of annoying for me, but if you got all the other trials done, there's no point of not running an auto battle on the first epic trial. Alright, let's see what we got. We put a timestamp. Pizza time! We got epic trials. Glacial peaks. 36:15-ish. Yeah, we're cruising today. It's going to be a short stream, y'all. If you have any questions, now's a good time. I'm probably only streaming for an hour. I got it's an appointment type of deal, not that I want to get off of here. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Because I forgot, and I just hit it. So that means you might have forgot. Okay. So I know if you're not hitting like, you just forgot. Alright, what are we working with here? We got Borealis. Freeze all enemies, deal damage to the weakest enemy. Deal triple skull damage versus frozen enemies. You got that 65% skull reduction. So that's going to be a nice troop for this fight. You're probably going to be trying to do that triple skull damage versus frozen enemies. That's probably the strat, if I had to guess. But that depends. Can the enemies be frozen? This one can't be. This one can. That one can. It looks like that one can. So it's only Grimara that can't be frozen. So you're probably going to be doing that triple skull damage to most of the enemies. Ice Golem, explode a gem, freeze a random enemy for every blue gem destroyed. So just try to explode 4 blue gems or 3 blue gems. Get the whole enemy team frozen so you can then take skulls and do triple skull damage. We got Saga, deal damage to all enemies boosted by blue and frozen enemies. So another good reason to have them frozen. Cernunnos, deal damage to an enemy boosted by blue allies and blue gems. Okay. So are they in the right order? It seems like it, because Borealis you're going to want in first slot, because it's your tank first of all. Second of all, it can do that triple skull damage versus frozen. This looks fine for second slot, because it can freeze the whole enemy team and set you up for your Borealis skulls. Yeah, it looks like it's in the right order. I think it just keeps it in the order I put it in anyway, so I'm not giving the devs any credit they don't deserve. Because it might just be how I had it anyway. So, this looks like the order. Borealis, Ice Golem, Saga, Cernunnos. This one also has 50% skull reduction if you happen to lose your Borealis. And then the enemy team, they have Snow Hunter. Okay. Ooh, cool. He's going to put a bunch of blue on the board for you. Jackalope. Thank you, Jackalope. So they look just like kind of annoying, but not too dangerous. So it should be okay. Let's run it. Maka's here. OG Thirsty. I'm new to the game. What are some good early game Glacial Peaks troops? Saga. Daughter of Time, Saga. She's what I'm using mostly on my new account playthrough. I got a new account playthrough going right now if you want to. There's a whole playlist where I start from scratch. It's my 3rd time doing that. This is my 4th account. So, I've been using Saga, I think, for most of my stuff for Glacial Peaks. Like, the only time you'll have to actually use a Glacial Peaks troop is during the Underspire or during the raid event, right? So everything else, you can just use your Rowan team or your Goblin team or whatever you're doing, your Guardian team, your Gobtruffle team. But for, like, the raid event and the Underspire, Saga is what I'm using. With a combination of a couple of, but mostly Saga is the answer. In the raid event, you're going to want to use the raid killer, the owl, in combination with Saga. And then the Underspire, you're going to use, like, the multiple Sagas with, like, a weapon. And either Daughter of Time or Daughter of Ice. Alright, we're taking skulls, because you always do. In Epic Trials, because you don't want to get hit by skulls. And we need to freeze them. That way we'll do triple damage next time. So we need to get up that golem. Take some brown. Could freeze him with the Borealis too. Purple, blue. What now? Just red? Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can get like 4 blue, 3 blue. We got 3 right here. I really just want that first enemy to get frozen. Maybe the second too. There we go, both frozen. Now Skulls will hit for triple damage. I think I might even save this in case I want to freeze again. Now we need Skulls. And Saga should hit pretty hard too, because everybody's frozen. I mean, a couple of them are frozen. So, let's do that. And... brown, blue. We have nothing, so I guess I'll just cast Borealis, get a kill. And we need blue, we need brown. Got green and red, nothing. That's gonna give them Skulls. So let's not do that. They can do that. Now they're frozen, watch this. We're gonna hit for like, what, 240 damage? It's not gonna kill them, but it's gonna crush their face in. Oh, Agile, you freak. Stupid Agile. Alright, let's try again. Oh, 270. Now he's putting up blue for us. Thank you. Alright, let's freeze him again, I guess. Like, you have no way to make Skulls, unfortunately. So you kind of just have to wait until you get them. Brown and blue. Got Saga. And they're not frozen. Well, just cast it. Get a kill. Brown and blue. Nope. Brown and blue. Nope. Jeez. Okay. Is that the only move? Looks like it. I guess we gotta do it. We'll do it this way. There we go. Too bad they're not frozen, though. She can't be frozen. Maybe I'll wait. I'm gonna freeze that Yeti when he's up to bat to get hit in the face with Skulls. 85. Okay, explode a gem, freeze random MMA, gain 60 life. So all the while you're gaining life too. That'll be a really good big tank eventually. Hopefully. Okay, guess we'll just take green. Drain me, not frozen. Getting there. Getting there, getting there, getting there. One more hit on her, she's dead. Got blue. Let's kill her. Okay, he's frozen, that's good. Blue and brown. And green. There we go, Skulls. Oh, 270. Get out of here, sir. Oh, see ya. So at least it ended up showing its butt there at the end. With the Yeti, crushed it in two skull hits. It's like a combination of everything. You're not only killing them with Skulls. You gotta cast the Saga too. You gotta use the Golem. You gotta cast the Borealis. You're gonna use everything. Maybe Cernunnos is underrated. Maybe I didn't pay enough attention to him. He could have hit hard maybe, but I still won without losing a single troop, so. And there's your pet. There's one of your Glacial Peaks pets. It's half price. If you go all the way, you're going to be able to buy a fully ascended Starry Itty Bitty Yeti for like 1,000 gems. Normally it costs 2,000, 2,500 to get a fully ascended pet. They're handing you one of your 3 fully ascended pets for Glacial Peaks, and this is where they hand you one. The other place is Mirrored Halls, right? With the Delve pet. And the other place is on Wednesday, when they give you a pet rescue. I think, right? It's a Glacial Peaks pet, so that's 3 of them. When have you ever needed more than 3 fully ascended pets for a Kingdom Power? It just doesn't happen until way, way, way down the road, maybe. No one's ever going to need more than 3 pets from a Kingdom fully ascended, and right now, this week, you can do it. If you thought ahead, if you saved up gems, you could do it for sure. Epic Trials, Underworld, Mirrored Halls, and then on Wednesday I think it's a cat pet. I don't know. Is it from Glacial Peaks? Sometimes they do like a holiday pet that's not, but normally that's how it works. 3 pets for the Kingdom on the Kingdoms week. And you can do the Delve anytime you want. You don't even have to wait for the week of. But that was Epic Trials. Alright, what are y'all saying? OG says, I pulled some epics looking for raid event team. Do you have Discord? Yeah, we got Discord. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have thrown event keys at Glacial Peaks. It's not the worst one, but you gotta wait for Adana. A to the Z, throw event key. Adana's all carries, Asian, then kind of like Mist of Scales. Luckily for you, Glacial Peaks isn't horrible. You could have got King of the Ravens or Borealis or something, but you gotta save those event keys like they're going out of style or something. Like, you can't just blow them. I know it's hard because you don't have any of the troops for this week, but you just gotta make do with what you got. That's what my new account's doing anyway. It's like early on in the game, I barely had anything. So you're more concentrating on getting your Kingdom quests done, doing your City of Thieves 3 times a day, doing your adventure board, doing your dungeon, doing your XP booster, and you're less worried about like what Kingdom week it is, what the guild event is, what the event of the day is at the very, very, very beginning. Once you hit like level 500 or so, that's when you start worrying about what Kingdom week it is, what the guild event is, what the event of the day is, and all that stuff. Maybe a little bit sooner, like 300, but if you're under 300, you should just be worried about yourself for a while and not really paying attention to the game cycle. Because you're gonna you got so much crap you gotta do. If you don't get all your Kingdom quests done, you might as well. You gotta get that done first. Like, it's just, you gotta have all the classes open, all the Kingdom quests done, all the factions open, all the faction quests done, before you actually start playing the game for real. Get into a good guild. But I don't know what level you are and stuff. Like, what level are you? OG Thirsty. Mark says, you make it look so easy. I struggle with it this week. Well, it's just the first fight, but yeah, I have done them all. Just all my arena training. Well, what else could we show? XP booster, complete all adventure board. I would definitely do that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to use my Rohan team. I'm going to level up Dervish. We got dungeon. We could fail this real fast. 83? Yeah, don't even worry about it then, man. Like, this game is going to throw so many things at you. You gotta be able to not worry about certain things. You know what I mean? You're still at the point where you should only be worried about yourself and your account, like getting your Kingdom quests done. And not worry so much about it being a Glacial Peaks week. That'll happen later when you're level 300, 400, 500. Right now, a guild should just let you be in the guild and they should know. That guy's level 83. Like, even without saying anything, they're gonna know. Like, okay, this person's still opening their kingdom, still questing, still in the tutorial. We're not expecting them to do very much in the raid event. You could, like, do a couple fights, but just use what you got. And don't really, like, go spending anything on anything just to do the raid event or Underspire or something. I'm not even doing Underspire on my new account. I'm level 500. And I just started doing... I mean, I've been doing guild events, but, like, the first one you do, you're just using what you got. You're kind of tripling up on sigils. You're just fighting 1 or 2 fights. And then once you go a little bit further, maybe you have a couple troops from the kingdom, and you make a slightly better team, and you still got to double, triple up on sigils. You just kind of do a little bit more. Eventually, you'll start having more and more troops. You'll start doing more and more. You'll start not having to use double, triple, quadruple sigils. But go check out the new account playthrough. Just kind of follow along. I know they're long. The bad part about my new account playthrough is how long it is. It's a stream. It's like an hour or 2 hours long. But the good part is you get to see every single thing I did from level 0 all the way to level like 600 something now. Free to play, no advantage. So you can follow along. And because the game is kind of hard. Like they throw so much crap at you, so many resources, so many game modes. You just there's some of them you gotta ignore at first. You kind of just concentrate on certain things. Or there's no way. You're not going to be able to, like, sit there and do every single thing every single day. It's impossible. You don't even have, like, all the classes yet. You don't have all the banners yet. You don't have all the troops yet. You don't have any of the weapons. Like, so you got to kind of just concentrate on questing and doing the tutorial, especially at level 83. Underworld, you just open that up, so you're doing your City of Thieves 3 times a day with your Rowan team. That should be more important than anything else, because you're going to do that, get Gobtruffle, Miraji Queen, Queen Beatrix. You're going to start getting all these awesome troops from doing that. So that should be what you're concentrating on, not the raid event. And how are you supposed to know that? I mean, until you ask me, how the heck are you supposed to know that? So it's not like you're doing anything wrong. You're trying to help your guild. I get it, but until you are level, I would say 250 at least, you shouldn't be worrying about like what Kingdom Week it is and what the guild event is. Doesn't mean like do nothing, but you could do one fight with a mythical battle with 5 sigils and just your hero could probably win. Alright, so I got traps. Don't do this like I do this. I'm super high level with 1 billion diamonds and all the Dragonite. Yeah, I feel you, but they should know. Just looking at your level, they should know that you can't really contribute yet. Just go check out the new account playthrough. Alright, what else is going on? Did I finish this? Cool, let's collect it. Get you guys a nice solid hour today. Normally I do at least an hour and a half. I can't today. Get this collected, or I'll forget. Let's get our mail, because it's annoying me. Two days on that. Already looked at the offers. Already looked at the adventure board. You got gems here. Always good. The faction assault I need to do. Let's see what I'm doing in the raid event. I think I haven't even played it. Here's my low-level team, though, if you need. Since you asked. This you get in the event, but you probably don't have enough gems to buy up to it. This is like a lower-level troop. It's not a legendary or a mythic, but it is an epic, so it's not like super easy to get. But and this is the raid troop. And then this is like an empowered converter that will help get us up. That was my low-level team, my suggestion for a low-level team. And then my new account had, I think, everything. Except for Daughter of Ice, maybe. And instead of Daughter of Ice, I think I just went with like either 2 sagas or Daughter of Time or something. 2,000 gems, that's not bad. I think mine has like 3,000, so you're doing good. Most people run their gems down to 0 like every chance they can get, but you need to save those gems for... No, did you get your armor already? Did you decide that? Because that's one of the first things you should do. Are you going to spend money on the game or not? If you are, go buy that Death Knight armor. It's $20. And you'll get that 100% XP, 100% gold, 100% souls for every single fight. You just pop that armor on and never take it off. If you're not buying, if you're not spending money... Go get the Celestial armor, the Dragon armor. And there's 1,000 of your gems right there. It's the first thing you spend gems on is the armor. Okay, so you don't need to buy it then. So that's good. So next thing you do with gems is there's offers. Save them. Save them for offers. Go check your offers. Let me fight this fight. Save your gems. Don't spend them. You got these offers right here. Daily deals. It'll show medals. You want the guard medals, especially at first, because you want to make your Rowan team. You should be having your Rowan team pretty soon. If you don't have it right now, you should be working towards it. You know, Forest of Thorns. Do that quest. You'll get Rowan. Clockwork Sphinx sometimes is in the Warband shop. Sometimes not. But I got her otherwise anyway. I don't think she's here right now, but I think when you do Adana, you get her anyway, maybe. And Adana's one of the earliest kingdoms. So Forest of Thorn gives you Rowan. Okay, good. You have it. So if you haven't done Forest of Thorns yet, do that quest, the kingdom quest. Finish it all the way out, they'll give you Rowan. Rowan is the main weapon you're going to use for... No, Leprechaun? The way around the Leprechaun thing is you go to the Underworld. You know, keep throwing your keys. Like, don't say... You can throw all your keys as a beginner. You can just... All your gold keys, all your glory... Not right now, because there's that new mythic in this... I don't know. You might want to wait till Friday to throw all your keys, but... See how I save all my event keys? I do that on my baby account, too. Because I'm waiting for Adana or Zalkari. Right now it says Glacial Peaks. You want to wait till Adana, because there's Tesla, Ironhawk, Tina, Bork... It's like the best one. But anyway, if you don't have Leprechaun, which does happen to some people, you're in the Underworld, right? You're doing your City of Thieves 3 times a day. You got Rowan. You got Clockwork Sphinx. Hopefully you've been doing your mastery correctly and you got your Golden Cog, or you're about to get it soon. So that's your team. You got Golden Cog. You got Clockwork Sphinx. You got Rowan. And I guess what would your last slot be in that case? But whatever you put in your last slot, just do this every day, 3 times a day. Just on level 20. So don't go to level 30, just keep doing level 20 3 times a day. Do all the rooms. And then go to the boss, beat the boss. But anyway, you're going to do that 3 times a day, every day. You're going to up your horde level, you're going to up your quality. All this is on that new account playthrough if you want to watch it. And then eventually, once you get some Chaos Shards, go to the Warrens. If you still don't have Leprechaun at this point, go here, do this quest, open this up, and throw some of your shards at this portal. And you'll get something called Trickster, which is similar to Leprechaun. And you can use this until you get Leprechaun. So it explodes green gems, and it starts battles with 75% mana. It's just the budget Leprechaun, the dollar store Leprechaun, the Wish.com Leprechaun. But you can go get it right. Like, you don't have to wait. It doesn't have to happen randomly. You don't have to get lucky. Like, you're going to get it. You saw I just did 1 chest and I got it. But you might need the trait stone, so you got to get him fully traded, or he's not as good, but that purple-green trait stone. Which you should just have, like, if you haven't been blowing them on other troops, you should have enough, or have an orb or something to get Trickster fully traded. Then that's what you would do. You would go back here, you would use Golden Cog, Clockwork Sphinx, Rowan, Trickster, until you get Leprechaun. And then once you get Leprechaun, you can throw the Leprechaun on there and take off the Trickster. Or if that just for some reason doesn't happen, you go over here, you get your the Mirage Queen, and then you just put that on there. Maybe. But yeah, check out the new account playthrough, because I really go through it in detail as I'm doing it as a beginner. Free to play with no advantages, so if you follow along, you'll be okay. Just start from the beginning, treat it like a podcast while you're working, while you're driving, while you're playing the game. Something like that. It'll tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, Mirage Queen's good if you have it fully traded. It is a legendary, but it's easy to get. So you could pop that on the team for now until you get... Because Leprechaun always stays on the team, even if you get Mirage Queen. You want both of them on the team. But until you get Leprechaun, you could use the Mirage Queen for sure. So yeah, that's what your team would look like this. It would be Golden Cog, Clockwork Sphinx, Rowan, the Mirage Queen. And then you got to boost. You might have to boost your Rowan up at first, but eventually your Horde level in City of Thieves is going to get so high, you're going to get a bunch of armor here that you won't need to boost as much. But at first you got to boost. Later on you won't have to boost. The ultimate goal is to make it to where you can just cast Leprechaun, then cast Rowan, and blow away every battle in one shot. And all the while you're getting those Chaos Shards, taking them to other places, and getting cool troops like Queen Beatrix, King Gobtruffle, Mirage Queen, Gargoyle, Shagaroth, Magma Dragon, you know, all that good stuff. And that's like better than doing this, which there's so many troops in here, it's hard to get a good one. While down here, you know, there's only 4 troops in each drop table for these Chaos Portals, so you're going to get the... If you go to the right one, you're going to get a good troop. It's a good way to start the game. They give you Rowan, they give you Goblins, they give you Clockwork Sphinx, usually, depending on when you start the game with the Warband shop. Then they give you Rowan with the Forest of Thorns questline. And then they're giving you awesome legendaries in the Underworld. So some people think this game is too random and like, oh, I can't get this Mythic, or I can't get Leprechaun, or I've been opening keys and I just keep getting Dookie. But there's other ways to do things where you can go and get stuff for sure that's still really good. And that's the smarter way to do it, in my opinion. They hand you a Leprechaun through a quest. They're handing you, you know, Queen Beatrix through a very small drop table. King Gobtruffle, Mirage Queen. Then you save your diamonds, you save your event keys, and then you wait, and then you can use that kind of stuff to do the same thing and get like an awesome Mythic or an awesome Kingdom troop, as long as you wait and save. No traits, you gotta get it then. That should be your next thing. That blue-red trait stone. So you can either wait for it to pop up in the glory shop, or you can go click on it in your inventory. Or you can use an orb. We got a vault event this weekend, and that's definitely one you could use an orb on, because it's very important. You're not just orbing everything you get all the time, but if you have to use an orb on the Mirage Queen, use an orb on the Mirage Queen, because it's going to help you so much in every single fight. But if you go down here, and let's say you don't have an orb, which just do the vault event crazy this weekend, and you'll probably get some orbs. Use your Rowan team, do Explore 1. Do Nomapaloozas, you'll get some orbs. Talk about, this is the orb right here, it's this orange one. If you have this, I would use it on the Mirage Queen, because of how useful it is going to be for you for like every single fight that you're doing. If you don't have one of those, do the vault event super hard this weekend and get some, or you can go down to the trait stone that you're looking for. That's gonna, Mirage Queen needs red blue, so look for the red blue one. I think I missed it. Right here, you click it. It'll tell you where to go. Mist of Scales. Click that. It takes you there. Now you can do Explore. You see how the trait stone's right there? It says Explore, and then it shows you the trait stone. You can do Explore here until you get enough to fully trade it. That's going to take a while, but at least you're chasing it. At least you're trying. And then do the vault event this weekend to chase that orange orb. Or, hey, your guild might get you an orange orb. You know, while you're in a guild, you said. You're doing the raid event. There's orbs in here. This Orb of Chaos. There's an Orb of Chaos there. So when you open those, when your guild gets those rewards and you open those, maybe you'll get an orange orb and you can fully trait your Mirage Queen. So next orange orb you get, use it on your Mirage Queen. And if you just have 0 orange orbs, then go to Mist of Scales and do Explore and try to get some of those trait stones by just doing Explore. And if that doesn't work, do the vault event this weekend super hard the right way, and you should be able to get a bunch of vault keys. Open those up. Those will give you some orbs. And then hopefully get some orange there. Because it's not hard to get orange orbs. Those like pop up all the time through Chaos Orbs. But I better go, y'all. I said I'd do an hour, and it's a little bit over, so hopefully you got everything you needed today. We got the faction event on here. We got the Epic Trials on here. And then everything else was yesterday. Tomorrow is EverQuest. We got to start thinking about our members-only video. I think I'm just going to do one Instead of doing a poll this time, I think I got an idea. I thought I did. I had an idea yesterday what I was going to do. Now I'm blanking. I might do a poll. I might do a community tab post, but I thought I had an idea what I wanted to do for the members-only video. So, I don't know. I'll let you know on that. Just keep your eye on the community tab. Maybe I'll post there. But we gotta start thinking about it because it's already like the 6th or something. And that's in 9 days, so I gotta know at least what I'm doing. So I have time to make the video for the... Then we're gonna release the other members-only video from last month to the public after we get that new members-only video out. So that's the perks of being a member right now. You know, you get the cool emojis, you get the cool badge that levels up, and you get a shout-out, and now you get a members-only video every month. So that's my little fix for the members perks. Yeah, no problem. Anytime, man. Just come back. I stream every day pretty much, almost every day, except for Wednesday. So if you don't see me on a Wednesday, that's normal. I don't stream on Wednesday. But every single other day I stream Gems of War, so just 9:30 a.m. EST. And watch that new account playthrough. I can't stress that enough. Like, I can answer your questions right here, but that new account playthrough, I'm literally doing it in the game and talking about it. And I'm repeating myself, and I'm probably over-talking about it, so go check those out. Probably be best for you. But I'll be playing that new account on Thursday. That's the next stream we're doing. New account playthrough, Thursday. I think all my kingdoms are on 10, or else we're super close. I almost have all the faction quests done. And then I've been doing Power 5 on even more kingdoms. So that's, and then we got the vault preparation. We got to open all our vault keys. So that's mostly what you're going to see on Thursday on that new account playthrough live stream. Vault prep and kingdom leveling and kingdom power. And finishing the last of our quests and the last of our kingdoms to 10. Is what you'll see. And then Friday we got the vault event on the main account. Saturday we got spoilers and more vault event. And then Sunday we got new account doing the vault event. At least. I mean, I think that's what we're doing. But yeah, I gotta go. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel comment below. I think I saw a star. Did I get a star? Oh, I saw. Yeah, there we go. I must have got Dervish to a certain level. Ooh, I can get this to 20. Oh, you can't. Oh, wait. It's here. So close. You'll say, yeah, well, that's why you should do all your classes to 100. Well, I don't care. I'm doing it right now. There were other things you had to do to get it to 19, so it's not like only the class was stopping me. But now it is, so I'm doing it. Don't worry. Plus, it's just a little bit of armor. It's not like a big deal. I did it in a certain way. But yeah, thanks for joining me today. OG Thursday, Mark Nugent, John Fitzpatrick. We got Mark, we got OG, we got Maka Felix. We got Anita with the gifted. Knighted 11 got gifted by Anita. Thank you so much, Anita. Appreciate it. Birthday present, moving present. Mark, classic, V-Shao, pizza time. Sana also did like a gifted yesterday that was for today, I think. So shout out to Sana. We got Chad. Hopefully Sana's doing good today. She told us she was not going to be here, so it's not weird or anything. All right, we got Chad. We got Mark with the 2. Chad with the 2. With the 2 with the 2. Tyrion Shark was here. Stacy was here. Funky Town, Texas. Mark was first. Funky was second. Stacy was third. All right. I like to see that. New names being first. Yep, we'll see you Thursday, Anita. But EverQuest will be tomorrow if you just like me. For me, check out the EverQuest video. But next Gems of War thing will be Thursday, the new account around 9:30 a.m. EST. Vault preparation. Let's go. Have a good day. You're the best. Peace out.